And people ask me, like, how do I figure out what do I use? Like, should I use Ozempic? Should I use Wegovy? Should I use tirzepatide? Should I use semaglutide? So GLP-1 agonist right now, we have the most commonly used, which is Ozempic. Then we have something called Mounjaro. You also know them by their generic names like semaglutide, which is the base substance that Ozempic uses. And we also have something called Wegovy, which tirzepatide, which is like Wegovy. And tirzepatide is also something that if you've heard the name Zepbound, that's also tirzepatide. And people ask me, like, how do I figure out what do I use? Like, should I use Ozempic? Should I use Wegovy? Should I use tirzepatide? Should I use semaglutide? The best product, as far as I am concerned, which I have used on people, is semaglutide, which is a generic version, a GLP-1 agonist. It's the best priced. You can get it. The good thing about semaglutide is that you can use it and it will pass the blood-brain barrier and also be available to your brain. Meanwhile, the other product, which is tirzepatide, which is otherwise known as Mounjaro, may be also good, but however, it has like some extra amino acid links, which makes it a little harder to bypass the blood-brain barrier. So for people who don't have a problem with alcohol and they can just stop drinking alcohol altogether, I prefer them to use basically semaglutide. However, if you're somebody who's gonna have a drink here and there and who loves their wine and who's like, please, I'm gonna have like this little sip every time I meet this or that friend, those people, or who have already incurred some form of liver and toxicity and they have injury to their liver where their liver is taxed too much, those people, I give them Mounjaro or Zepbound, or if alcohol is your problem, I would rather you be on tirzepatide or Zepbound or Mounjaro. However, the best drug that I prefer, that I think that people, if they use it properly in conjunction with their doctors, I think that is semaglutide, which is Wegovy.